Messe Freiburg. Messe Freiburg, literally Freiburg Trade Fair, is an event area and exhibition grounds in Freiburg im Breisgau. History. Markets are undividedly connected to the history of the city of Freiburg. In the year 1120, the establishment of the city tumbled with the market rights. Conrad I, Duke of Zähringen, shows all in all that the first fair was allowed to take place because of King Wenzel of Prague in 1379. Subsequently, Freiburg was on the international commercial center on many occasions during this year. The Münsterplatz and also the Stuhlinger Kirchplatz, used for leisure activities, were very important centers. Between 1885 and 1914, at least 6 people shows. Human zooethological expositions took place because of the spring and autumn fairs in Freiburg, which were dedicated to people from Africa and Sri Lanka, previously named as Ceylon. The current ancient fairground was inaugurated in the east of Freiburg in 1929. This had been used in the past for sporting events. The Civic Hall, situated on the Schwarzwaldstrasse, was established to the east of the ancient fairground in 1954. This was according to the designs of Albert Maria Leyer. In the 5 decades that followed, the Civic Hall was used for social events, festivities, concerts, exhibitions, and fairs. It was used as the provisional university library from autumn 2008 until the new UB was completed in July 2015. Since the end of 2015, it served as emergency accommodation for refugees. In the meantime, the hall is under the protection of historic buildings and monuments. The decision to move the Messe to the north of Freiburg was made in the 90s. The first construction stage, together with its 3 halls, was made up of 18,502 of floor space and service areas and was only implemented after just short of 1.5 years. On January 17, 2003, years after the appropriate municipal council resolution, the construction stage was put into action. Due to the relocation of the Messe, building sites emerged on the Alten Messplatz. These enriched the current surrounding areas of Wehr, Oberau, Waldsee, and Littenweiler, including 180 new residences and a huge shopping center, Zentrum Oberwehr. The first public festival took place in autumn 1999 on the new outdoor area known as the Freiburger Herbstmesse. Due to the investment of €75 million, Freiburg had 4 times more exhibition space at its disposal than before. Cultural events can now take place in Hall 2 with up to 10 viewers. On March 25, 2003, the local council in Freiburg decided to build a 4th hall, the Rathaus Arena. In November 2004, the construction began. The country supported the second construction phase of the Messe with a grant of €29 million from the promotion program for investment in exhibitions. The total investment for the 4th hall was around €229 million, which was predominantly provided by regional companies. The designs for the construction of the first 3 halls, subsequently the Rathaus Arena and the expansion of its foyer, were award-winning, making it an achievement for the architect Ditlev Sacker, who is from Freiburg. The new hall was inaugurated in 2006 as Intersolar, where the singer Pink made her appearance at the International Trade Fair. The first construction stage, as well as the necessary connections to the roads and local public transport, including any further costs, were paid with around €125 million by the Badische Staatsbürgerei Rathaus. €4 million came directly from the state Baden-Württemberg. Another €7 million came into the city treasury through selling property to the state Baden-Württemberg, which was used for expanding the university. The city invested more than €105 million in creating the Messe Freiburg. Through the commercialization of the old trade fair in the east of the city, on which a new part of town and a shopping center were built, €12 million were generated. The city paid more than €9 million for the external development of the new trade fair and the demoliting of the buildings in the old location. The federal government and the state of Baden-Württemberg paid roughly €10 million. All plans concerning the costs and schedule were kept. The estimated doubling of the trade fair revenue to €6 million by 2010 was exceeded in 2007 with more than €79 million, and in 2010 with €15 million. The indirect profitability of the Freiburg economy, trade and gastronomy, which was generated by the new trade fair, had tripled to €60 million per year during this time. The biggest events in the last decades included the Tour de France in 2000, an open-air concert by Herbert Grönemeyer with 54,000 visitors, the visit of the 14th Dalai Lama, several TV shows Wetten, Das, Versta Hensai Spaß, Musikentenstadel, the World Championships of Indoor Cycling in 2005. The number of days when the trade fair was occupied rose from roughly 220 to 330 between 2005 and 2007. The revenue per employee of the Messe Freiburg is by now the highest in the country. Pope Benedict Roman XVI held a vigil mass on 24 September 2011, together with 28,000 adolescents on the exhibition ground of the Freiburg Messe as part of his visit to Germany in 2011. Location and infrastructure. The Messe Freiburg is situated 2.5 km northwest of the Freiburg Old Town and is in close vicinity to the airfield, the goods station, parts of the University of Freiburg, the University Medical Center, and the industrial area in the North Industriegebiet Nord. The Messe Freiburg is connected to the city center by the Breisgau S-Bahn with the station New Messe/Universität, and since December 2015 by the Tramline 4 used as a part of the Freiburg City Railway. The Tramline 4 will be extended by 2 stations by 2017. In the future, the final stop will be Madison. 4,000 parking spaces are available for visitors who arrive by car. According to its website, the Messe Freiburg is equipped with 4 halls, each with an area ranging between 2.400 m2 and 4.800 m2, totaling up to 21,500 m2. Additionally, there are 11 conference rooms that can hold up to 420 people. 14 offices are available for rent, as well as an outdoor area of roughly 80.0 m2. The area is used to host folk festivals, open-air concerts, and exhibitions. It is also available for parking. The catering area contains 3 food stalls and a restaurant. Exhibition Hall 4 is known as Rathaus Arena. It is used as a concert hall, therefore there are adjustable bleachers as well as several seating arrangements. It provides standing room for up to 9,000 people. In 2006, the company Goldbeck Solar GmbH provided a photovoltaic system with an output of 254 kilowatt peak kWp for the Rathaus Arena's 6.500 m2 flat roof. The 1.210 solar panels are supposed to generate about 235.0 kilowatt-hours of renewable energy per year. In combination with the solar power system installed by SAG, Solarstrom AG, on another part of the Messe, the power generation may reach around 650 kWp in total. In keeping with Freiburg's traditions, a bachel and several cobblestone mosaics have been created. Operating company. The operating company of the Messe Freiburg Wirtschaft Touristik und Messe GmbH and Company KGFWTM, which is under the absolute ownership of the city of Freiburg. The company was founded in 2005 when the separate corporations Messe Freiburg and Freiburg Wirtschaft and Touristik GmbH and Company KGFWT merged. The FWTM also runs the Freiburg Konzerthaus and several other venues. It is in charge of the economic development and promotion of tourism as well. The FWTM's business executives are Dr. Bernd Dahlmann and Klaus W. Seilnacht. The chairman of the board is Dr. Dieter Salomon, the mayor of Freiburg, and a member of the Alliance 90/The Greens. Events. The events and fairs at the Messe Freiburg attract approximately 400,000 visitors each year. The number of events increased from 72 per year in 2002 to over 100 in 2008. Since the very beginning, the trade fair Intersolar has been essential for the economic success of the Messe Freiburg. Thanks to newly created infrastructure, Intersolar had been moved from Pforzheim to Freiburg in 2000, where it is still organized, even after relocating to Munich because of its growing size, under the direction of the FWTM and their partner Solar Promotion. Today, Intersolar represents the FWTM in the US and in India. It generates more than half of the Messe Freiburg's turnover. Apart from Intersolar, the leading trade fair in the brush industry in Brusselbru's Hexpo Interbrush takes place in Freiburg every 4 years. In the field of consumer fairs, the Messe Freiburg increasingly focuses its own events on special interest fairs such as the Connoisseur Fair Plaza Culinaria, the International Kulturbörse, the Construction Fair Gebäude Energietechnik, or the Property Fair in Mol. Furthermore, there are the traditional Baden-Messe, the CFD Camping, Freizeit und Touristik, the Automobile, the Modelbau, as well as 2 second-hand car fairs and numerous guest shows. Twice a year, there is the Freiburger Messe held on the open-air grounds. It is the largest fun fair in the region and attracts up to 170,000 visitors. Additionally, there are various markets, circuses, and conventions. Literature. Manuel Armbruster, Volkerstein of 1900 in Freiburg, I.V.R. Kolonialer Exotismus im historischen Kontext. Freiburg 2011 PDF, 16 MB German. Peter Lippold, Freiburger Messe. Ein Bummel durch Geschichte. Promo Verlag, Freiburg im Breisgau 1984 German.